Okay, so I keep seeing Usain Bolt, Tyreek Hill, recently DK Metcalf, and others tweeting and calling each other out on the internet, Twitter, interviews about who is the fastest we want to race. So I want to talk about the history of all of this and fill y'all in. But first, how about those? Hey, if you're watching this and love the Chiefs, specifically Creed Humphrey, as much as I do, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn notifications on so that you can stay in the know with daily news about our favorite team. Okay, let's look at the history between Tyreek Hill and Usain Bolt. Last season, day 2 of training camp, Tyreek Hill basically said Usain Bolt is old and washed up and could not beat him in a 40-yard race.
I'm going to tell you like this, man. Usain Bolt got out the game for a reason, right? He's old, he's washed up, and he can't see me in 40 yards. 100-yard dash, yes, that's what he do. But 40-yard dash, if y'all recording this, Usain Bolt, you cannot see me.
Well, Bolt was later a guest on the Pat McAfee show and mentions a conversation he had with Tyreek Hill. They are both sponsored athletes by Gatorade, and we're both at the same place talking. Tyreek, this is according to what Usain said. He basically said Tyreek was saying he could take him and all this stuff, but Usain said it was basically just noise to him. He mentions that he ran a faster 40 than Tyreek with sweats and tennis shoes on, which is actually true.
So we got into it one time. We're sitting down, we're talking. He was like, yo, you could take me. And he was talking blah, blah, blah. But then I went to the combine one year. I ran 4.22 in my sweats and some street shoes. Come on, Tyreek Hill, you got no chance. None whatsoever.
In 2016, Tyreek ran a 4.2940 during his pro day ahead of the 2016 NFL draft. Well, in 2019, Bolt ran a 4.2240 while literally wearing sweats and sneakers. Tyreek responds to Bolt after the McAfee show and tells him to stop hiding. Later, Tyreek Hill said he'd bet his Super Bowl ring that he could win in a race against Bolt.
You see this Super Bowl ring right here, man? Oh, it feels so good on my hand. And get what? When I beat you, I'm going to have a gold medal around my neck too, just to go with this jury.
Things were brought back up around the Pro Bowl this year. Tyreek was asked during a Pro Bowl practice if he'd ever lost a race. He said one time back in the Junior Olympics when he was in high school.
When I was a senior in high school, when I went to Catalina, Spain, and raced in the Junior Olympics, I raced against this dude named Adam DeGrassi, I believe. This dude was like, it looked just like Drake. Crazy. I'm like, I'm finna beat this dude. This dude ran like a 10 flat. At the time, I was running a 10-1. We raced, dude blew my sneakers. He blew me out. It was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I had no idea he was in the Junior Olympics, and there's actually footage of him in the Junior Olympics. I was like, yo, that's like baby Tyreek. Crazy, 2012. But he said he lost to some guy named Adam DeGrassi or something like that. He basically said he looked just like Drake. Well, I looked the guy up, and it's actually Andre DeGrasse. DeGrasse is a 6-time Olympic champion from Canada who at one point almost beat Usain Bolt in a race. So I don't know if he was doing this on purpose, like mispronouncing his name, but he kind of said, yeah, the only guy I've lost to is basically the guy who almost beat Usain Bolt. Maybe it was strategic, maybe it was not. Later in the Pro Bowl lead-up, Tyreek was in a fastest man race at the Pro Bowl Skills Showdown, and I don't know what I really saw with that. He came in last place, but clearly didn't try, so have no idea what that was all about. But 2 days later, Tyreek was interviewed at the NHL All-Star Game, and when asked about losing that race, he basically said he's just baiting Usain Bolt to come out of retirement and race him.
I don't want to show the world what I really got, because I'm saving it all for Usain Bolt. So really, it's like I'm baiting Usain Bolt into coming out of retirement to race me.
Bolt responded by sharing a photo of the Pro Bowl's Fastest Man Challenge and said, "You mean this guy?" Tyreek retweets and simply says, "washed up," further trying to bait him, it seems. Now that we're all up to speed with that, just yesterday, DK Metcalf was interviewed briefly by a TMZ reporter. He asked Metcalf if he thought he could beat Tyreek Hill in a race, And he responded saying,
yeah.
For sure?
Yeah, I can beat Tyreek in a race, yeah.
You think you're the fastest man in the NFL?
Yes, I do.
Immediately after that, Tyreek tweeted out, Usain, after I warm up on DK, I'm coming for you. Usain responded with, I think I should race Usain Bolt also. The dude, his last name is literally Bolt. With such a last name, he's definitely the fastest man ever. Tyreek then responded saying, when I beat you, I'll make sure to sign them cleats and give them to you. Okay, so with all that being said, what are your thoughts on all of this? Do you think a race should happen? Should they just quit talking and set the race up already? Do you even care? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know your thoughts. I think they're honestly just having fun and trolling around, but I do think Tyreek is somewhat serious. I think part of him's just trying to stir the pot, but the other part I think is serious. It would be fun to see. Could the race happen? I mean, yeah, I think it would be fun, and I would like to see it happen. Maybe set up a charity event and the loser donates to the winner's preferred charity. I honestly don't see Usain Bolt losing, but it would still be fun nonetheless. As far as DK Metcalf is concerned, I don't think he could beat Tyreek Hill, but I'd still love to see that race as well. So what I say is set all three of them up when DK Metcalf gets healthy, line up all three of them, let's have a race. The winner gets to select the losers where their charity donations go to. I would love to see that. He did just get over, DK Metcalf just got over a minor surgery, so this wouldn't happen for a while, but it would be fun, to me at least. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. I post almost daily news about the Chiefs, and we'll be doing this all year long. So until next time, let's go. How about those